the police force and the defense force, Lord. I pray for the one who's at the hierarchy of it, Lord. Pray for wisdom, I pray for knowledge, I pray for help, Lord. Every decision, every authority body in our nation today, our prime minister, our pastors, our leaders, all those who are at the helm of an organization today. I pray for them for strength. I pray for them for grace. I know it's not easy dealing with situation when it arises, but God, I ask for your strength today, that you'd strengthen every every member of the Royal Guinea Police Force, because we know when one of our soldiers are wounded, we all feel the pain. When something happens, we all feel it, and I pray for them that you strengthen them in their duties today, whatever they do, you lift their spirit, Lord. I know sometimes it could be down, and Lord, I pray that they're human. They would respond to situation just like we would do. And I just pray for, I'm not making excuses for anybody's arrogance or whatever, but I'm just praying, God, that you will lift up their hands today, Lord, and help them to know that they're not alone. At present, as our citizens, we will be there with them, encouraging them, Lord, and not only to see when they do wrong to pull along on them, but to always appreciate, because they are there to serve and to protect. They're there to serve and protect our borders. They're there to serve and protect when we are in our beds in the night, Lord. And I pray, God, for your strength today for them. I pray especially for them today. You strengthen them. You give them courage. I pray for strength for the families that have been affected to these murders and violence. And God, I pray that you would lift up their hands the same way and help them through this ordeal to just be strong. Not strong, but strengthen them, because I know at times your strength fail. And I just pray today for our nation as a whole, that the peace of God would reign and rule, that we wouldn't have no upheaval like riots and so on. But God, you will just be there and just speak your peace over them today, Lord. That's my prayer today, Lord. I know they're hurting, and I know situation. Be with us today as we go through our day. Give us a good and productive day, Lord. Whatever our hands find to do, we ask your protection. We ask your mercies over our children as they go to school another day, over our drivers, over everyone in our nation today. Pass by every parish, every village today, Lord, and speak your peace. And I pray that you'll be able to live in love and harmony and unity, Lord. We see so many ugly things are happening among our different communities, oh God. And I just ask for your peace, Lord. Ask for your strength. Ask for your help, that you will lead us on, and God, we will be able to settle down, Lord. Father, have your divine and perfect way, and let your will be done today. In Jesus' name I pray thanksgiving.
Amen.
Amen and amen.
Good morning. How are you? Hello.
Um, doing okay, a bit worried about what's happening, but I'm good otherwise.
You know,
And you?
I'm okay. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not worried. It's just that I'm just a little bit disappointed in some people. That's just what
Okay.
it is. Yeah, just a little bit disappointed in some people.
Okay.
And we have to understand that no one can feel like the Welsh family. If you're not a member of the Welsh family, you can't tell them, hey, I
Mm-hmm.
know how you feel. I don't know how they feel, because when I lost my mom, and I lost my dad and my brother and my sister, and I lost close
Mm-hmm.
friends, nobody walking up to me and telling me, hey, and Andre, I know how you feel. Hell no, you don't, because
Mm-hmm.
you don't know what that person meant to me.
You could sympathize, but sometimes you can't empathize.
You can't,
You
yeah.
they would feel, yeah.
And I call it
Yeah.
over sympathizing. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to say to me that you know how I feel. And I don't have to say to the Welsh family that I know how they feel, because I don't. I cannot. I,
Mm-hmm.
I, I
Mm-hmm.
have an idea of what they're feeling, because I
Yeah.
lost people who were very close. I've lost a brother. I've lost a sister. I've lost
Mm-hmm.
my mom and my dad, grandparents and son. I've lost these people. So I have an idea of
Mm-hmm.
how they're feeling. But
Yeah.
my challenge here with the whole thing is that I get the feeling that there are those who are playing on the sympathy, on the vulnerability of the Welsh family
Mm-hmm.
at this time. There are those who are trying I just get that feeling that they're trying to egg on something. And I say to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
please don't do that. We are too close a community, and by we I mean Grenada. We are too close
Yeah.
a community for us to be to even, you know, think about doing something like that. I heard I I heard and I took it to heart when I heard in the
Mm-hmm.
news that one of the family members said that, hey, the Noel family has not reached out to them as yet. And I could understand that because
Mm-hmm.
if you are the Noel family at this time, you would want to tread
Yeah.
very careful. And
Exactly.
you may want to reach out. You really want to reach out and say, hey, I am sorry. I am grieving with you. And if I know the mother
Mm-hmm.
of Kellon, she wants to reach out but she probably just can't at this time because while you you have lost Wello, and I'm speaking here to
Mm-hmm.
the Welsh family. You have lost
Mm-hmm.
Wello, and that's a fact. There's nothing changing that. There's nothing erasing that. You have lost Wello.
Mm-hmm.
The mother of Kellon, and you don't know if she's a single mother. She probably is a single mother. So the mother
Mm-hmm.
of Kellon, she has to deal with so many things because at the end of the day, it is her son. And she is going to
Mm-hmm.
feel because her son is being accused of a serious crime. Her son is being accused of.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to feel. So
Mm-hmm.
I I said to the Welsh family, give her a minute. Give her a minute. I believe that she will reach out. And when she reaches out, embrace her. Because if it proves, if the situation proves that Kellon is guilty, she will also be losing a son. She will
Mm-hmm.
also
That's
be
true.
losing a son. So I say to all in this matter, this matter here, please, I beg of you, try to be very understanding. It's probably you're probably saying, Andre, such a stupid mouth. What are you talking about being understanding? How can you expect us to
Mm-hmm.
be understanding here? But I still say it. Try to understand the situation. Try to
Mm-hmm.
understand the situation and try to realize that, hey, everybody is hurting here. And it's different hurt on all different sides. And I I don't even know because I know the Noel family very well. I don't know Wellington's family, but I know Wello himself. But I can't claim I know members of the Welsh family. But I can't say like I really know them, like I've sat and chatted with them as I've sat and chatted with the Noel family, because I've known them for eons. I knew Kellon's mother ever since she was going to the Grenada Seventh-day Adventist Comprehensive School. I've known her since
Mm-hmm.
then. I've known her Kellon's grandmother. I've known his uncles. Myself and one of his uncles were very, very good. He died now, even when he was in New York. We were really, really good. I wouldn't go to New York and don't go look for him because we've been tight. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I know the Noel family like that. I don't know the Welsh family like that. I know members of the Welsh family, but I can't claim that, okay, fine, we buddy like that. I can't claim that, and I wouldn't claim that. But all I say is that those of you who are egging this on, please don't do that. It's just going to destroy two families in Grenada. That's what it's going to do. It's just going to destroy already the families are perched on a precipice where they both can just fall off. Do you understand? You don't want to egg them on and push them off that precipice. I see placards already calling for 100 years. Come on. You are just looking for your 5 minutes of fame when you do things like that. You're just looking for your 5 minutes of fame. I'm not saying that if justice is served, when justice is served, and the judge goes on the verdict given by the jury, and the judge decides in his or her thing to give Kellon 150 years, so be it. So be it. But you don't start off. We're calling for justice to be served. And hey, the case has started because he was remanded to the custody of the police, and he was granted bail, so he got bail yesterday. And that's a normal thing. That's a normal thing. Nothing here was done out of the ordinary. It is a normal thing for if you get charged for a non-capital murder, if you have a lawyer, the lawyer can wait until, because the magistrate is the one you see first. And the lawyer waits on the what the magistrate says, and the magistrate remands you to lawful custody. Then what takes place then is that if you have a lawyer, then your lawyer can go to the High Court and make a request, and build a case why you should be given bail, and show that you're not a flight risk. And maybe one of the things that the court will say, okay, fine, if you're giving him bail will be 50,000, 60,000, 150,000, whatever. I don't know the amount that the bail that was granted. And then the judge might say, okay, fine, here's what. I want him to report to the closest police station to him on Mondays and Fridays, just to ascertain that he's around. So he has to come in and sign. And I want him to surrender all travel documents. That's it. And you get bail. You get bail. And there have been cases before where you get bail. And I saw a thing with the DPP, Mr. Christopher Nelson. And he did. Why people saying, oh, well, they hit him and they pass him in the back and they do whatever. Hey, it happens. And what the police did, because of the sensitivity of the matter, the police just said, look, we don't know what could happen. We don't know how hard this has hit the family. And the best thing to do is to not have the guy walking in front of the family, so let us do so and pass him somewhere else. Let us do so. Because as the DPP said, and people can go back and check it, the DPP said, hey, what we have in Grenada here is not what is supposed to be. Because when somebody comes to court, remember the courtroom is it's a room inside of a building. When somebody goes inside of that room, you're not supposed to be seeing them on the outside, really and truly. You don't really see them. Once they're in police custody, you don't see them until they reach inside of the court, and then you see them standing or sitting there. And he said that, hey, this happened, and the police had to make a decision, make a judgment call whether we pass him in the normal route or whether we pass him somewhere else where people can't see him. And that to me is not justice. When I say not, it is not justice, and I'll explain. That is not how you get justice. So those who are saying, hey, we didn't get justice because he didn't pass in front of us. No, that's not justice. Justice is when the jury says he's guilty or not guilty. That's justice. Justice is when the lawyer argues the cases. That's justice. And I say this and try, maybe this might not be my last word on this issue for the morning, but I say this and say it quite clearly. Lawyer Anselm Clouden, good morning to you, sir. Please, I beg of you, choose your words more wisely. You have been given an opportunity to represent the family, and hey, that's a good thing. But I say to you, Lawyer Clouden, please, choose your words a bit more wisely. This is not about a popularity contest here. This is about life. One life has been lost, and there's a possibility based on the evidence put forward, another life could be lost. Let us understand that. I rest my case for now.
I agree with you 100%.
Anyway, take care and have a nice day. Yes, sis?
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. It's real. It's 91. Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world. How you doing, folks? Trust that everything is going fine with you at this time.
Real FM, unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Woo! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio, see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth that flow like Mount Quack Try. From Grand Anse to St. George's, the people them a shout real expression now. I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, Grenada, where your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9, the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Drums. How you doing?
I'm good.
Talk to me, dear.
Good morning to you. Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, 100. Psalm 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all the lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that made us and not ourselves. We are the people and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endure to all generations. This is the end of the scripture this morning.
All right, thank you, my dear. How you doing?
I'm good.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm happy that you're good. At least one person is good in Grenada, and that's important.
That's good.
That's important. It's important that you're good, Drumsticks. I love you. I just want you to know that. You're a wonderful person.
I love you too.
All right. Take care, my dear. Have a good day.
Have a wonderful day.
All right. Great.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 25 after the 7 o'clock hour. The weather news here. Let's see if we can capture that.
Real expression, real vibration. 91.9, the soul of the nation. Keep the frequency alive, no hesitation. Grenada voice rise.
It's real. It's 26 minutes after 7 o'clock. Jonathan Price is at the Morris Bishop International Airport, and he's going to let us know weather-wise what it's going to be like today. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Tuesday the 6th of April, 2025, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently mostly cloudy with winds coming from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1013.2 millibars, which is normal and rising. Present temperature is 27.2 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 84%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 25.9 degrees Celsius. Only a trace of rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month remains at 31 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with slight haze, becoming fair at times with few light showers. Today's max will be 30.5 degrees Celsius with winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas will be slight to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. High tide will be at 10:45 a.m. and low tide at 5:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:22 and sunrise at 5:45. Just to repeat the public forecast valid for today and tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with slight haze, becoming fair at times with few light showers. From the forecast at Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jonathan Price, where the price is always right. 28 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. How you doing this morning? I'm doing okay, but I still ain't getting it yet, boy. I still ain't getting it yet. I'm still saying to you guys that it's important that we understand what probably what we can just simply describe as tolerance. Yeah, tolerance. That is something that is really and truly needed. It's needed. You better believe that. But, I'm here, you there, and together we're going to have another great Tuesday morning. Stay with me. I got Bridget just walking to check me there. For some strange reason, I forgot the door open this. Imagine I forgetting the door open. I must be a crazy guy.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Woo! Tuning on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa!
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
So fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, bows, and braids, and all the latest styles. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sizzles.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sizzles.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sizzles. Sizzles. Express your style with Color by Sizzles.
The new Granville Credit Union debit card has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Anse to St. George's, the people them a shout real expression now. I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voices of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. Real FM are the vessel, your message fill the air. Speak your truth, grenade away your heart there. Real expression, real connection. 91.9 the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Real expression, real connection. 91.9 the righteous reflection. From the hills to the harbor, hear the nation sing. Real FM, the sound when make freedom ring. Fisherman chant the blues, farmer hymn the rain. Mama shares her wisdom, youths them chant for change. The radio no silence the struggles we face. Amplify the joy, the pain, the grace. Nutmeg in the rhythm, cocoa in the bass. Real FM hold the mirror to the spice all face. Reel up the truth selector, let the people speak. 91.9, no weak heart, no meek. From Carriacou shores to the Crater Lake deep. Real expression loud and the nation loves. Lyrics are a temple, the DJ is the priest. Every song a sermon, every word released. No censorship, no chains, just the soul laid bare. Grenada's.
Yeah. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, well, I'm good. Well, at least I believe I am. 7:35, that's our time. I believe I'm good. I'm not too sure. But I believe I'm good. Yeah. Sometimes you just see things and you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Yeah, because if you don't laugh, you might just end up with problems, eh? That could happen. You can not laugh and... Yeah. That's what I mean. You gotta laugh. Anyway. You know, it's... I'm trying to wrap my head around this, eh? And I'll tell you this, friends. I'll tell you this straight up. It is as if this this situation is happening. Now I'm talking about the whole the incident in St. Mark and the loss of life, and that's what I am flabbergasted. Is flabbergasted a word to use here? I don't even think so, but that's where my emotions are all tied up with the loss of the life. Yeah, that one. I don't even know what to think or to say, and I'll be very careful. Based on what I'm saying, I probably need to leave the subject matter because I have to be very careful what I'm saying, because I can say something that can affect the family of the gentleman who was gone. Well, I can say something here that can affect that family. And also, I can say something that can affect the other family. So I have to be very careful as to what I say. Try to strike the balance here. A life is lost, and that's a fact. That is a fact. But with that life being lost, then I believe that we have to, and I say we, I mean as a people, we have to figure out how are we going to deal with this. How are we going to deal with it? What support? And this is where the community comes in. The community of St. Victoria, and by extension St. Mark, you need to rally around that family. You need to be there for them as that shoulder to cry on. You need to be there for them. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that you need to be there for them. You have to be able to be of service to them at this particular point in time. And the people in St. Patrick, the people in St. Patrick, you need to rally around the family. Kellon and his family. Yeah, you need to. You need to give them that support too. They need it. Do you understand? And by extension, the entire Grenadian community. You need to understand that justice will be done. You have never, and look at it this way, you have never had a case in Grenada where justice wasn't served. You have never had a case in Grenada where justice was not served. So your judicial system is intact. Your judicial system is intact. Well, we believe that those people and them who commit pretty larceny, and so we believe that they should be getting more time in jail and stuff like that. And I kind of believe that too. But justice is always served. You better believe that. Now, I would like to ask of the family of Wellington, Wello's family. I'd like to ask you guys to stop crying out as if justice is not being served. Justice will be served. Have faith in the judicial system. Have faith in your judicial system. Justice will be served. We don't know yet because we haven't heard the evidences yet. We don't know what the evidence. So when you start thinking already that justice will not be served, and let us put in the scenario where the evidence shows different. Whatever difference it shows, but let us suppose that the evidence shows different to what you believe happened. Then of course you will continue to cry that justice was not served. So don't allow, I'm speaking here to the Welsh family, don't allow anybody to put you up on that kind of pedestal and start shouting, justice has to be served, and justice has to be served. No, don't allow that. That's not good for you. That's not good for you and the family. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with God. And as you always say, you say, God, I put this in your hands. God, but no, you usually say what? Jesus, take the wheel. If you do that and you say that, then allow that to happen. Have faith in God in this matter as you would have had faith in God in other matters. This is not too big for him to handle. He can handle bigger than that. And you know that he can handle bigger than that. So this is not too big for him to handle. So I say to you, the family of Wello, let God take control. What happens is because God wants it to happen. Nothing is going to happen that he does not want to happen. And you know that. You believe in God. So don't let people come and push things and cause you to be aggravated, and you get upset and you want a pound of flesh. Yeah, you want a pound of flesh. Because you've gone back to the days of Moses, was it? And an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. That is no longer how the system works. And I say to the Noel family, love your son. Protect your son. Be there for your son. Pray with your son. And as I did advise the other family, you too, let God take control. You have allowed him to take control before. Allow him to take control now. Let God take control of this. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with God. .9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. Our time is now moved on to what? Oh, wow. It's already, what we call it? 15 minutes before 8 o'clock, sorry.
Expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves.
Hey Grenada, are you ready to take charge of your future? The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you make it happen. Whether you're starting a savings journey, planning for education, or chasing your big dreams, we've got the tools and support you need. With savings, loans, mortgages, and expert financial advice, your goals are within reach. And for the youth of our nation, we believe in you. Let us help you build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at Jubilee Street, Grenville, Lucas Street, St. George, or our brand new modern spaces at Seton Brunk Street, Grenville, and
where customers expect quality. M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
in Grenada. We supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Here's a fun fact. In just 29 seconds, you can say goodbye to paper bills forever. Seriously, in 29 seconds. That's less time than this ad. Head over to discoverflow.co or visit us in-store and update your contact information now. By October 1st, your bills will be digital, easy to access, secure, and hassle-free. So what are you waiting for? This ad still has 2 seconds left, and you could have already gone paperless.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, invites you to your 2025 area meetings. Here's the schedule. St. Andrews, Tuesday, May 6th at the Grenville Curing Station at 3 p.m. In St. David, Wednesday, May 7th at the Bellevue Community Center at 3 p.m. St. Patrick's Your Turn will be on a Thursday, May 8th at Morley Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. Mark's on Tuesday, May 13th at the Victoria Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. John's on Wednesday, May 14th at the Guave Processing Station from 3 p.m. And not forgetting St. George on Thursday, May 15th at the GCNA at 3 p.m. And don't miss the general meeting of delegates on Thursday, May 29th at 9 a.m. at the GCNA Bollier Complex, St. George. Come out, get involved, and let your voice be heard. Make a special effort to attend the meeting in your parish and stay informed on the future of your industry.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio, see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Ooh. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Ooh. Ooh. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear. Voice.
Shut it, Andre. Cool down. Cool down. What's up with you? Well, you know, I had a guest this morning for 20 questions, and I received a message a short while ago that guest had a little emergency, so couldn't make it this morning. So we're gonna have that guest another day. I think what I need to do is to split my 20 questions in two, so I have to have two persons per morning. Yeah. So that way, if one fails, then we could, we can switch and do another. What do you think? No, that was just a message coming into my phone there. Who from? Well, hey, how you want to know my business? That was on my that's a family chat. That last message, let me see, who is it from? I'll tell you. The family chat. From it says family is where life begins and love never ends. Yeah, that was from my nephew, and then from my niece. It says, "Good morning, have a wonderful day." What did I put? Nothing. I'll put nothing yet. Yeah, I don't put nothing yet. I probably put something maybe later on today. I did put yesterday. But in any event, so I think I'd have to split the 20 questions into two programs, two segments, so as to have one here and one there, so I don't really lose. If somebody can't make it, then at least I still have one, because with the person who can make it this morning, kind of throws a little spanner in the works. So what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that I should have a call sometime this morning. Fluffy, where are you? I understand that the busman, the busman in what you call it, in St. Andrew, those running over the hills, they should be doing a red armband today. Or is it all over the island? But don't worry, let me see if I can. Do you think I should try to find Fluffy? Okay, let me see if I can try to find Fluffy. I hope he's not driving now. Okay, let me see if I can get his thingy up. Okay, let's go here. Yeah. Is it ringing? It is ringing. It is ringing. I wonder if he's gonna answer.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. McQueen. How are you doing?
Not bad.
This is Andre Donald from Real FM.
Thank you. I make out the voice.
Oh, you did? Okay. Are you driving, sir?
No, I'm not driving. I'm having breakfast.
You having what are you having for breakfast this morning?
I'm having breakfast across by the park by the container.
By the park, by the container? Where the hell is that?
That's the foot of the hill to go up to the harbour.
The foot of the hill to go up on the left hand, where the garage used to be?
Where the garage, you still have the garage, but you have a container they sell breakfast.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is the person a good cook?
Yeah, he does have some nice sandwiches, nice bakes, and anything you want to get in it. They just have the biggest bully bakes.
The what?
The biggest bully bakes.
Oh, so how come you never sent some for me, Fluffy?
You didn't ask, Andre.
Do I have to ask?
According to how you just check up on what you're eating. So I have to be careful what I'm giving you to eat because you don't eat everything. By the time I know you just skim thing to eat.
I'm still waiting on the thingy.
Every time I make me trip and I come down, Stanley finish sell the roti. Like Stanley coming about 5 roti this is.
Don't even try that, Fluffy.
Call him. You have your number. Call him and ask him.
I don't have Stan. I throw your number. I throw it.
But I go see what I could do for you today.
Okay. Fluffy, I heard that your people have something to the busmen into something today, some sort of a protest.
The bus association, not the National Bus Association.
Also, the entire association.
The entire association, not only Grenville, the entire association in Grenada. Carry company, man.
The entire Fluffy, that's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the entire. It's not a one man thing, it's not a one zone thing. Everybody hands on board.
Okay, so tell me exactly what are you guys doing today? What are you guys doing?
Really and truly, that lead up to a couple of months of going to meetings, and the heads and them are going to meetings with the government. But what they promise us certain things, and they just dragging the foot. Not to say that they mightn't give us, but a couple months and a couple years pass by, and we find it taking us all right. So today is the day we're not striking or anything. We don't intend to strike, but we just sending our warning. We just weighing our red band on our bus, just to send a warning to them that we are serious in what they promise us.
Okay, so have the authorities been in contact with the association?
They call us to meetings, but it's just and as the meeting done, they close book on us and they done with us.
Okay.
They haven't meeting with us. I wouldn't lie and say they don't have a meeting.
All right. So what are some of the things that you were promised that you did not get? Hello?
They promise.
Hello?
I know they promise because like when you buy your gas, you're getting back some rebate or something, so they make us get gas bill. They waste all the gas bill on them in the gas station because I end up with about 500 and I have to throw it because no use.
Your house go a cockroach?
They condemn this part.
Your house go a
they
cockroach?
promise some other things. I don't want to say things that I don't know. But it's a lot of things that they promise the heads of the guys do, and they're not doing it. But you can, some of the guys and them, between me and you, some of the guys and them who is going to the meeting, it is strong supporters of this. But themselves get fed up now because they have nothing to come back and tell us. Because everything what them promised them, we don't get nothing. Even including of the raising of the bus fee.
But would you say, Fluffy, that this has gone past politics? It's about bread and butter for the bus drivers now? Is that what you're saying?
The bus driver is saying now it's not about politics.
Okay.
Because personal, I don't see no politics in that. It's right now we are hitting for with bread and butter because the politicians and them getting their money They're raising their pay every minute. Everything is happy for them. They have the concession. They have everything going good for them. So give us we own. Since, could you imagine that since about 2007, we get a raise of pay? So come 2007 now. So that is about 18 years that we busmen get 50 cents or a dollar. And we don't get nothing. After that, it's not about government thing. Hey, to hell was government. Hell to hell than them, to hell than this. Right now, we're fighting for our bread and butter. We're fighting for survival as a busman. Because we don't get no concession, nothing on tires, nothing on bricks, nothing on parts, nothing on gas, nothing on not even we don't even get in. If we buy a new bus, we don't even get in a concession. I used to get that before.
What concession did you get before, my brother?
Listen to me. Before, busmen used to get 50% concession when you buy a new bus.
Really?
Yeah, and listen to me. Not only that, the past government put things in place in development bank that a busman could have sell a Corolla car for $13,000. Listen to me, $13,000 and go to development bank and get a brand new bus and pay for it in 6-7 years. And the bus belongs to them. That is our employment to the busmen to ease up the burden on the government from going to the government for work and going them. So they make an employment for drivers and conductors that they could get $13,000 and go to GBD Bank. And when they go there, they get in no problem. They get in a bus because you had money there for that. To own a living. That's why you have so many buses on the road today and somebody is owning a living.
So let me ask you this, Fluffy. Are you saying that this facility is no longer available at Development Bank?
I don't know, between me and you, I don't know if it's available because I never asked. And I heard in the grapevine that it's not available.
Oh, you heard in the grapevine that it's not available.
And it is alleged that it's not available anymore because they between me and you, they restructuring certain things in the bank. You understand? Certain things they're restructuring it in the bank. So maybe when you finish restruct, maybe we might get that. But all for now, it's a no to us. Now, all how we try, Dre, all how we send all members to meetings, to this, to that, and no reply. You only bramble, roll on, things take time, and things take this, and then nothing had to go in cabinet, and then nothing had to, all right, everything had to go in cabinet. Wait until budget read. And when budget read, nothing for us. So, like, everybody who we talk to taking busmen for a ride. Up and down, like you riding from Tongue to Grenville.
Well, I mean, they should know you're tired of riding. I mean, you're riding every day.
I've been doing that for 40 years. I tired. up down, and you're still pushing me faster down. Nah, man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. Them guys and them, I'm just sorry for them guys and them who representing us who going in meeting, because every time they come out in meeting, they hiding. Because they're supposed to come back and report to us what's happening in the meeting, and so much of failure in the meeting that when they come, they're hiding. And they shame. And all they say, members, we're not successful anymore. Even guys who support the current government, crying out that they have so much of bills home. What? They make them people save this bill because they tell us now every time we go and buy gas, we spend a $200 a gas or $150 per gas. Save the bill. So the bill going to be the representative for we to get back with rebate or whatsoever. I take out. We papa bills start to pile up on me home. My wife asked me to throw all this bill and I made the bill because nothing happened. All the busmen and them had to throw the bill because nothing happening.
So Fluffy, the bill and them nearly make cockroach then?
Them bill make cockroach in my house.
Let me ask you. This is a very important question, Fluffy. Is it a fact that the association is united in this, and there are no fractions, like a fraction pulling here and a fraction pulling there, but they're united in this struggle?
Between me and you, Jay, I never see these associations and them in Grenada and all the associations in Grenada so united. First time for a long time, I see everybody pulling together. I don't know if because of that reason that them guys and them not giving us nothing. Because them guy high, the hopes was high when this administration came into office. Then guys cussed me in that terminal. Ward, Jay, Ward. We get rid of the devil. We get rid of this. We get rid of that. Nothing going to come for us. And we're going to feel so happy. I say, guys, don't call me. I say, what their past administration give all you? Sign on yourself and say, thank God. Because nothing to come. And so say, so done. So right now, what he's doing now, they're stronger more than anything else, because they're saying they're not making a mistake again, or they make again, that they're dragging left and right. So everybody coming together. Between me and you, Bossman are stronger.
How do you think this is going to affect, Fluffy, the commuters? How's that going to affect them? Because you guys asking for a rise in the price that you pay, so which means that if you're asking for 50 cents, that means a short drop will go from $2.50 to $3 now. And I can't say that workers have received an increase in salary, and things are a little bit kind of coconious these days, and it's not as rosy as it could be. How do you think that would affect commuters?
Jay, you're gonna affect the commuters a little bit, but in this case, check on since 2007, we get a raise of pay. I know it's going to affect them, but let me tell you something. That everybody around this system is getting raise of pay. So why the bossman is suffering so much? Listen to me, everything around us, the raise, insurance raise on us, tax raise on us, everything around the tires raise on us, everything around the bus system, including gas, everything, oil, everything is raised. So why we can get a little 50 cents or a little dollar to keep on? We don't ask him for $5. We ask him for $1 or 50 cents. What I'm saying is going to affect the commuters, but the government has to make sure, and the private sector has to make sure, that they give the commuters a little $10 more or $5. That is their part. They have to do that. The commuters have to fight for the money, while we fighting for our money. The commuters have to fight for their money too, because for being along a little while that they didn't raise the pay. But you have some people that they pay raise.
Okay.
And we just stagnant walking bus up and down, Jay, for the same amount of money. And make it worse, the road is so bad over Canada. And shocks are to buy every month. Brakes are to put on every month. Spring breaking. The other day I come in our guy and empty. And I just find like something rubbing below the wheel. Pop, 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 pop. And I watch another day, the wheel move back, the spring mainly break. Go down in a hole. And the spring move back. I took it a record. Pay a record $300 to bring it to the garage. So tell nobody. I'm not vexed with nobody. But just get a little something. Then we keep the ball rolling. Nobody vexes anybody. Everybody love everybody. It's not a thing about politics. Because I will tell you something. The government money is their money. Jay, your money is your money. And profit money is profit money. And we as bossmen, the money is our money. So give us something. Because put your pot on fire. We paying tax. When we buy a new bus, amount of tax we pay. We paying tax and tire. We paying tax on this, we paying tax on that. Everything a busman buy, he pays tax to the government.
And you're still getting your ticket.
And if you make a mistake, that thing is dead, and you pick up somebody, cry by the summer house. Cry by the summer house, you don't lock what day. The police is running behind you there. And give you a ticket.
Okay.
So it's very hard for busmen. Grand busmen. They cannot pick up nobody. All over the town, they have to stop on the bus stop. Pressure for them, pressure. And still, they don't want to give us a little money. Give us something. We need a raise of pay. As the government reaching salary, there is a pay. I remember the good ones. They said that the past government didn't think it right or something that talk like that to work for this little money. And they raise the pay. Nobody, and I don't vex with them. I glad they raise the pay. And I want them to raise the pay because as a politician, everybody beg a politician every day. And I was blaming Kit for not raising his minister's pay. Because a politician have to spend more money than any ordinary person. I will be a politician to be working for $20,000 a month.
But what if the country can't afford to pay the politician $20,000 a month?
They better you do politics.
That's an interesting one. But Fluffy, we have not really seen a constant rise in salaries for what I will call ordinary workers, public workers, and even people in the private sector and so on. We have not seen an increase in their salaries. So an increase in the bus fares, is really and truly going to cause a serious problem, don't you think?
Jay, how much increase we ask? How much increase we asking for in the bus?
I think it's 50 cents, you said?
Right. 50 cents is going to hamburger passenger.
I don't
From
know.
paying a 50 cents. I could bet if you do a survey and you ask going town and you ask the commuters who travel in a bus, if they're willing to pay 50 cents to the busman, they will tell you yes.
Okay.
Trust me, I tell you, they will tell you yes. Because they see the struggle we going through.
So you believe that the commuters could afford to pay the 50 cents more?
Huh?
You believe that the commuters could afford to pay the 50 cents more without a problem? It's just a matter for government to say, okay, fine, we raise the bus fare by 50 cents.
I believe that.
And that's
and that's a sanction they put on busman. Because they'll tell you why the sanction they put on busman. And that sanction there a long time. A man going in a shop, he paying $2 for a beer, $4 to $5 for a beer here. He go down the road, he pay $4. He go down the road down there, he pay $7. Nothing. No government don't say nothing about it. You have another item, you go to the market. That person selling a pound of yam for $5. This person down the road selling a pound of yam. And the same community buying. The same communities where you're talking about going to feel the pressure, they is buying the beer down the road for 8, or they buy for 10, or they buy it. So why we busmen have to suffer for 50 cents or a dollar? That is unfair to us. Because the same community going to the supermarket, spending all the money on the same high price, and they're going home with that. And we is the one who have to bring them to work. We is the one who have to bring them back for work. We is the one who have to drive them safe to make sure that we don't meet in no accident or we don't go down in a big hole and damage their waist and bring them to work. I leave home at 5 o'clock in the morning and I reach back home at 8, 9 in the night. I have a wife. But I talk to my wife. I said that people have to come home. Workers have to come home and have to bring workers. That is a sacrifice. I could pack up my bus 3 o'clock. But it's a sacrifice to make sure that. So why everybody can sacrifice to give us a raise of pay? Because we work hard. That's too much for us. Everything is going up around us. When coming from busmen, everything is going up. We as busmen have to go to the same supermarket. And to maintain our buses a lot. Look at I go to me insurance, say, look, insurance go by so and so. Do I say no, I don't want no insurance? You cannot walk but without insurance? You go to the parts place. They say, look, bricks, we go on the port, and they charge us that for bricks. So we had to put $20 more on the bricks. We will walk the bus without bricks? No. We have to buy it. Who get the $20? Do the port or the man who's selling it? Somebody get the $20. So why bossman can get something? And we've been doing that for donkey years. It's about time that the politicians and them, including all the politicians, taking us all right. And that right to stop. It is not fair to us.
So what are you guys?
We just work hard.
What are you
we
guys?
Just sacrifice ourselves to make sure that the community is okay. You have busmen that are being terminal closing at 8 o'clock. You feel they must do it? They're waiting outside for the people to bring them home. Jay, somebody have to help us. We suffer.
What is going to happen after this, Fluffy? If the government does not come to the table and agree to something, how long are you guys going to keep wearing the red band for?
Jay, I don't know how long, because we have a president. I don't know how long the president make this decision and we follow it.
Okay. So what do
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
No striking today around. We had a meeting. No striking today around. No table for us. We will never try to do that. But we say in a message that we have in a ghost to. We is walking. We chop a red ribbon. We don't jump in the ship and do no stupid thing. We have a part to play, and we're doing our part. And we have both parts to play. We have a part to play that to put up a ribbon, and we have a part to play to walk. And we're walking.
Okay.
But we put up the red, we're going, and we're going, and we're going. And the last result is striking, but we wouldn't do that. Because the people have to go to work. We're not dealing with the people. We're dealing with the lawmakers who have to give us what we want. They're giving everybody what they want. Everybody boasting that they get that, they get that, they get that, they get that. Imani get that, that person pay raise. So what happened to the boss man? We don't have a family? Hell no.
All right, my brother, I hear you, and I thank you for talking to me this morning. But Fluffy, you said something there that I have to, you married? I didn't know you married. You didn't invite me.
Well, between me and that married thing was a hot head kind of thing.
A hot head? And I ain't get invited?
Because, I live with the lady for so much years, and I feel so embarrassed, that I had us to force up that marriage. Otherwise, I end up in the doghouse.
So why you can't stay in the doghouse?
Well, I'm too big for the dog.
Bigger doghouse?
The small poodle my wife have. And it's a small doghouse she make. So half of my head would have been inside and half of my body would have been. So I would have get what. So, and a note, it's not about striking. It's about sending a signal to the revenue authority who we in dialogue with.
Yeah.
That stop pushing us around. That stop granite tongue of hill. And if you push me down the hill, I end up in Vandam. So it's a message we're sending. He puts up our we don't business about striking. Striking is don't even the enforcement mind. You understand? But we taking it slowly, because we realize that all meeting we going, they telling us one, and like when the meeting done, we back on the back burner. And it's not fair enough. We is big men. You is politician. Or whosoever. Politician, 5 years they could go. 5 years they could stay. That's not my business. But the point is that we always there. And treat us nice. Tell us something. If you cannot raise the price, no. But give us the concessions. What you promise us. Give us the little thing what you think. Stop dragging your foot up to. They're using they hear the technique they use. That's how to take time to. I don't tell us that something's going to happen. But they're dragging the foot now. Thing had to take time and that to go through this process and that to. How long a process had to go through? And the human being are doing the process. How long it is? So even if we just one, And in the next 6 months, you give us another. In the next 6 months, you give us another. But 3 years, no, nothing for us, no? Even if now they raise the 50 cents or the dollar, but give us something on the gas, no? If you stay, that the commuters want to feel the pressure of raising the price. Okay, bossman could understand that part. Oh, well, cushion us is something else, no? Cushion us is something else. Say, all right, well, in the bossman, in a smart way, look, you give us a charge. So when we go as all bossmen, we go get a 10 cents of the gas, or 5 cents of the gas. Because the gas, don't want that gas just that gas is a big, important thing as a bossman because we buy gas every day.
Yeah.
We fill our tank every day. So gas is a big thing for us. You understand?
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
striking is
not on the books. Okay.
But for now,
it's not on the books.
Real poor, if they don't give us, if they don't give us nothing, why aren't us to do? If they don't give us nothing, the boss cannot stay on the road because the boss going to hold up because we can't buy part time.
Okay.
Because if you're not giving us nothing and you're not helping us, you're not keeping us on the road to make sure that we're okay, that we could pay our banks, buy the gas, and do other things, pay our insurance clearly. Don't you know, you have busmen that every year they have to go back to the bank and take a loan to pay the insurance?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Right. So there is a double loan every year.
I've heard that.
So that means you can't finish paying your loan. So give us something. If the pressure is on the commuters to think, and I know it's a pressure on them because the salary don't know already. Oh God, give us something. Pinch out something from your part now. The tax you're collecting. Pinch out something from your part. And I could bet you, Adrian, that if I personally have a one-on-one with the Prime Minister, I feel between me and you, I feel all these things are going on there. With this meeting, the Prime Minister knows nothing about it.
What make you feel that?
Okay, between me and you, I had a chat with this man already. So how if I saying this man, the Prime Minister,
Yeah.
concerning thing with Boston, and he told me that we have a meeting, but the way he talked to me, he meaning to help. And I could bet that the people and them who he put in there to do that job, they are president.
So are you saying that square pegs in wrong holes?
Thank you.
So you're giving the Prime Minister a blind on this one?
Well, I know him. For the chat with him. The chat with him. I'm telling you, I'm giving him a blind on this one.
Okay.
And I could bet if he get involved in that, thing will happen purpose.
Okay, let's see. I hope that he is listening, or probably somebody from him is listening, so that they'll say, hey, you need to talk to Fluffy.
Yeah, I could bet you that he helped Bossman.
All right,
I believe that the people who the executives of our unions and them go in and talk to, they're watching us as nobody.
There's somebody who just put up a comment, Fluffy. Let me read it for you.
Yeah.
And it's the comment says, no, Fluffy, the Prime Minister is a fake.
I ain't believe that.
You ain't believe that. Well, I'm just telling you the comment that the person said.
That person who put up that comment there, I don't believe that.
You ain't believe that. Okay, good.
I believe in that part, he's going to be a genuine man in that part. I tell you, I talked to him about Bossman already. And I could tell you, I could bet that if I go over one-on-one with him again. I know it to meet him.
Somebody else is saying, Fluffy is so right, but operators definitely should get a raise in their fares. Everything is going up, including politicians' salaries.
And I told you that?
Yeah, somebody's saying that.
Yeah, I told you that. I told you everything is going up. I tell you the first thing, and guys, you inside it, they say that the politicians are working for too much, a little bit of money. and they need to raise.
But I'm still
and I believe in that.
I'm still wondering, Fluffy, but because based on what you said earlier on, that these things have to go to cabinet, right? Well, if they've been going to cabinet, then let me ask this question: the prime minister is not part of cabinet?
Yeah, he's part of. Jay, I could call you in Grenville and say, Jay, come and meet me in Grenville. And the prime minister put Fluffy to take care of that, and I must take care of it.
But then you must report to when if you give me a task to do, Fluffy, and there comes a time when you must report to me what's the situation with the task, innit?
And I could come and tell you that everything under control.
Well, if that happens and that everything is not under control, and if that happens and the prime minister is seeing that you guys wearing red armbands and have red flags on your bus,
that's what thing going to get involved now. He's going to get involved now because
then somebody needs to get fired.
Red and brown, he go realize that things is not happening for Postman. Jay, that is part of the shake-up. The part of the shake-up is we have to try to bypass this mouthpiece and then talking for us and heading the fountain now.
Okay, here is something else. So who put in the square pegs in the wrong hole? Please, Fluffy, don't be fooled. That's one comment. Here's another comment, Fluffy. It says here, Fluffy, you don't know the PM. He does say just what come from his mouth. That's one comment here. What else? Any other comments? Also, some of them put kerosene in the bus. Y'all just put kerosene on the bus, Fluffy? Somebody say that? That's true?
Because I don't know about it. I use diesel.
Yeah, well, why did anybody use kerosene in the bus?
There's no kerosene bus thing here. Why you feel that old stove?
I don't understand. Fluffy, somebody wants to know, and this is a very interesting one. Fluffy, a question for Mr. Fluffy. What the hell is that? The people are stupid. Mr. Fluffy, the center.
I'm a married man.
Why? Question for Mr. Fluffy. Why some busmen shake their bus when they put in gas?
Because they feel, I have the same reason, but they feel that when they shake it, the air going to come out.
The air?
Yeah, they feel the tank of air. So if the tank of air and they shake it, the air going to come out and they're going to hold more gas.
Fluffy, this thing is designed that way, you know.
I know. I don't shake my bus. I asked them many occasions why they're shaking the bus. They tell, and that's the reason why they give it. They said they're shaking it because they wanted to hold more gas for the air to come out.
But Fluffy, why you make the money and you're fighting to get the gas station?
Because when the technique in that now, when the gas is right up to the top, it takes longer to go down.
Fluffy,
don't you know that? If you fill your tank in any vehicle every day, and you keep it right up to the top, you could drive about how many miles and afraid to leave the top and come down, afraid to leave the needle afraid to move.
Yeah, but when you move, you diving down, eh?
I know that.
Yeah.
But it took a longer time to move.
But Fluffy, why don't you tell folks that it's a dangerous thing to shake their tanks like that?
Well, as you tell me that, then I'll go spread the news around.
No, it's a dangerous thing because the air pockets inside of the tank was designed in that way so that the fuel will be able to move. Now, take into consideration, Fluffy, the tankers that bring the gas to the different gas stations across the country. They don't ram, as I would say, they ain't ramming the tank full of gas in. They must leave area for the gas to breathe so that you will hear, and I'm sure you have heard the gasoline moving within the tank when that vehicle is moving. And that is because they don't want it to do so and explode on you. So it's a dangerous thing. Tell your guys it's a dangerous thing. I see people doing it, and it's a very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, I know. I will tell them that.
But Fluffy, you really and truly You really and truly need to take heed of what some of the people are saying here in the comments. There's a guy called Carl. No, it's not Mr. Carl or Master Carl. No, I don't think it is. But he says, Mr. Donald, he dreaming. The PM knows everything, but he's playing games.
What? Yeah. I don't want this kind of comment about the PM. Then I'm in business.
No, I'm just telling. No, these are comments that the persons are sending on the live. So I'm just letting you know what's there.
What I'm saying.
But you have
personality
to. But one respects your ability, your opinion. But they have their opinion, and I'm just sharing their opinion with you. You don't have to believe it.
I know, but I understand what they say. But I am telling you that I have talked with the gentleman already, and I know if he know about what's going on, things will happen for Boston. Right? So that's the reason why.
Well, I do hope what you believe happens, because I want good things for the Boston of the nation.
We forgetting who is talking, and we said so that is a message you send to the higher authority.
So in essence, you're telling me that you don't have any confidence in your executive.
We have confidence in the executive, but the executive is getting pushed around.
So
now they come and tell us.
Okay.
We have because there is working. There is going in meeting after meeting. Sometimes they're getting nice talk, and sometimes they're getting brown. But right now, by the time they going, we don't get a result.
All right. So listen this, Fluffy. The Prime Minister holds a number of different portfolios, yeah?
Yeah.
And one of the portfolios he holds is transport. So he doesn't even have to wait until this thing reaches to cabinet for him to know what is going on. So do you believe that it is possible that the Prime Minister is not running the Ministry of Transport hands-on, so he doesn't know what's happening? Because that you're telling me that you guys have been talking 3 years now, and something's wrong, Fluffy. Think about it.
When you're the Prime Minister, your head is hot. You have to think about all kind of things. And in my opinion, that busting is a small thing.
I believe it is a small thing, but I'm saying to you, Fluffy, if he is the Minister for Transport, come on, are you telling me that he's not meeting with the movers and shakers, as some people call it, inside of that ministry to know exactly what is going on? Remember, Fluff, that not too very long ago, the Prime Minister introduced, how you call it? Spice Bus? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Spice Bus. I used to bring them children.
Right. So if he's able to organize all of that and be there to hand children their cards so that they can swipe on the buses and so on, that is a small thing. Are you telling me the bigger picture, which affects people like yourself, that he doesn't know what's going on? That's kind of strange, don't you think?
Jay, you went on to the same point that I'm telling. The same Spice Bus thing. You have a board, and that board is responsible for us as well. And that is a board we've been going to on many occasions. So the same thing we're talking about. So then the Prime Minister is the last one when everything is over and everything is cushioned. He go and represent and push up in the front and make sure everything is okay. But he have people who taking care of this thing. And sometimes he doesn't know what he's doing, because if you send your child in the shop to buy something, to make goshti, he could be playing the role and he have to come back a certain time, or he make wrong message. And some kind of thing, you put people there to take care of things,
but when he
and he's not taking care of things.
Yeah, well, when the child playing in the road, you send the child to make message, and he playing the road, and you realize he playing the road, you bust slash in the ass when he come.
Jerry, too much for me this morning.
No, well, that's what you have to do. So
the answer you're looking for from me, you know,
somebody had to get fired.
I don't know about that.
Somebody has to get fired.
I don't hire nobody, and I can't fire nobody.
I'm not asking you to hire anybody, because you don't even
you
don't even have a conductor on your bus. So.
Right now, I want to fire me yourself, because the reason why I have a conductor, because I can afford a conductor. Because the collector is taking my bank money away from me.
Okay. So, Fluffy, don't we have a transport authority that is being headed by a Trinidadian guy? Is that a guy?
Yeah.
So are you saying the Trinidadian is the problem?
I never say nobody is no problem.
Oh, okay.
The point I'm trying to make, that the people we having the dialogue is, they're not listening to us. It's like, it's like what they promise us and what we tell them, it fall on their face.
Okay.
That is the problem we have. That we keep going in meeting over and over and over and we get no result. It's like, I lend you, it's nice to lend you money. You promise me something in Granite. I go in Granite every morning, paying bus, burning gas, then guys packing up the bus, leaving time, going in meeting. And when they reach in the meeting, and when we go back, no result.
Fluffy, let me ask you this question.
So that's the reason why now we're heading for the fountain. And I will make sure that we head for the fountain.
I could understand that, Fluffy. But if something goes wrong inside of your house, who gets the blame?
Me.
Right, because you are the.
But sometimes I get the blame.
Hold on, hold on, my brother, hold on. If something happens inside the house, who gets the blame?
Me.
Okay, so if you get the blame if something happens inside of your house, the cabinet belongs to who?
Prime Minister.
So if something goes wrong, who gets the blame?
Well, getting blamed doesn't mean that no happened before.
Brethren, answer my question.
Sometimes somebody the wife come and tell you what happened.
Are you going to answer?
And you have to accept the blame because you're the head of the home.
Right, so he has to accept the blame.
I don't say that.
So, well, why you don't want to give him the blame, Fluffy?
I don't want to give him the blame because we never had dialogue with him. We have dialogue with our members have dialogue with other fellas, and they're not listening to us. And their right is to go and talk to the Prime Minister, and maybe they're not doing it, or they might doing it. I don't know. But if you wind down to, we don't get no result.
What if you find out that they have been reporting to the Prime Minister? What would you say?
I will follow on that because I know they don't report him.
Let me tell you this now. Where are you now? You said?
I live there already. I think going and drop my wife to her.
All right. So let your wife, because your wife can drive, let your wife drive you to reach by Lacqua, and then you could fall down, because that's what will happen. Because you will find out that the Prime Minister knows exactly what is happening. So you will fall down and die. I hate it. I don't want you to die, but you will fall down and die.
Yeah, what I want you to help me. I want you to help us to say something for me to get some concession.
Say again? Me say something? I'm not a member of the cabinet.
But if your voice is loud, so if you say something, it might help us.
No, but I'm trying to get you to understand. When you understand that the Prime Minister knows what is taking place, then I'll start to say something for you.
I believe that you don't know. And when you get to know, you will help.
No, well, when you see the thing, if you continue believing that, then I would lose you as a friend, because you will fall down and die, because you will get to realize that he does know.
All right.
And I don't want you to die.
Here going on. The same how I talk to you there. When we get, I'm going to talk.
When you what?
When we get, I'm going to talk to you, because I believe when we put on a red flag, we're going to get.
All right, my brother. I wish you all the best. Continue believing in your Prime Minister.
Oh my God, I believe in boss man. Why are you talking about Prime Minister? Man doesn't believe in man. Man does believe in God. I don't believe in man, but we're working towards something, and the man is in charge, and we have to go to him for it. It's like a child in the same home, and mommy don't have money, so you got to go buy daddy for money.
I just want to tell you this, Fluffy. One of the things that you did at the beginning of our conversation this morning is that you blame Keith Mitchell for not giving the ministers big salary. Correct? You did, right?
Yes, I blame him for that.
You blame him for that, but you wouldn't blame Deacon Mitchell for not doing so and giving you 50 cents. Interesting. Have a nice day, Fluffy.
Thank you.
All right, one love. It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.therealfmgrenada.com. 19 minutes, that is, before the 9 o'clock, huh? Yeah. I'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
19 Real FM, unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Woo!
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissy.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissy.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissy. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
So fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, invites you to your 2025 area meetings. Here's the schedule. St. Andrews, Tuesday, May 6th at the Grenville Curing Station at 3 p.m. In St. David, Wednesday, May 7th at the Bellevue Community Center at 3 p.m. St. Patrick's Your Turn will be on a Thursday, May 8th at Morley Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. Mark's on Tuesday, May 13th at the Victoria Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. John's on Wednesday, May 14th at the Guave Processing Station from 3 p.m. And not forgetting St. George on Thursday, May 15th at the GCNA at 3 p.m. And don't miss the general meeting of delegates on Thursday, May 29th at 9 a.m. at the GCNA Bolia Complex, St. George. Come out, get involved, and let your voice be heard. Make a special effort to attend the meeting in your parish and stay informed on the future of your industry.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, and braids, and all the latest styles. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
The new Granville Credit Union debit card has made online shopping easier than ever. Quick, secure, and hassle-free. Just tap, pay, and shop with confidence. Get yours today.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Benjoon Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, where the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa Tribe. From Grand Anse to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Microphone to the heavens, the signal strong and clear.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the world once again. We've got a call online. I believe we do. Good morning to you on the landline. How you doing?
Good morning to you, Mr. Andrew Donald.
Hi, Mr. Bridgman it is, I think.
Bridgman enough, not Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Bridgman. How are you doing this morning? I haven't heard you for a couple of days.
I'm glad to know that. I'm still living.
That's wonderful news.
Yeah.
I'm sure the entire Grenadian community will be happy to know that you're still living.
And I will continue to live until that time comes.
But don't
Yes.
continue to give me the feedback on the phone. Don't continue to give me that. Just take that out and I'll be happy. I'll try to live for as long as.
It is out already.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Right.
Bridgman.
In that conversation you had with Fluffy just now,
Yes, sir.
I think Fluffy did very well from the beginning to a certain part. He was extra good to you, with you, and tried to explain the problem that we have with bus drivers. And he was, in some respect, he's totally right. The bus drivers do need better conditions and facility and whatnot. But they have a board that has been set up to manage transport in Grenada. And that board have to report to the Prime Minister. And the Prime Minister is Minister of many ministry. So the Prime Minister may not have the time to go into all the discussions of the board, but that will be the Prime Minister's fault, nobody else's fault, because the Prime Minister is the one that gives the ministries, so he know what he could handle. So if this board have to report to the Prime Minister. They must find convenient time, and the Prime Minister must find convenient time to listen to them. What may happen to that the Prime Minister may have more than one permanent secretary because he has so much ministry. But is he have to decide how we can handle those, whether you're going to use one permanent secretary or the different meet with different permanent secretary at a time. That's for the Prime Minister to handle. So to say the Prime Minister busy and the Prime Minister is not aware of it, that I think Fluffy is wrong there. The Prime Minister is totally responsible for that. He have the right, he gives ministry, and he have the right to have somebody designated to report to him. All findings come out from the Transport Board.
So you believe that the Prime Minister has blame in this one?
Total blame in it. The Prime Minister have to give the update and have to know what is the newest update in the Transport Board. That's the Prime Minister's duty. He can do it in many ways. He could say, okay, every Thursday, every Friday, or every so, you report back to me. Or he can call them at prompt time and say, I want a report, a comprehensive report from you. That's the Prime Minister's prerogative. So if the Prime Minister bite more than he could chew, that is his fault. But I think Fluffy is totally that there is a clear call for bus drivers and whatnot. People, vehicle parts are not cheap. Transport, the ordinary personnel can't pay much more for transport. Yeah, people, there was an increase of pay for people, but when you look at it, that increase of pay didn't go across the board for everybody. Some government persons, some private sector people, and there are still people that working almost for the same salary and even less salary than the thing. For instance, the Prime Minister put $1,000 and a doctor's pay. Nurses, I think, $500. And we must understand that these people are real needed essential persons. But what is good for the goose have to also good for the gander. But in all cases, it's not so. So the doctor gets $1,000 more to work. The nurse gets $500 more. We don't know how much the ugly get. We don't know how much other persons they get in. And you're hearing different ministries crying out now. So the cake have not been cut up evenly.
You're cut properly?
No.
All right, my brother.
It have not been cut evenly.
Thank
you. So
you
you will still have those problems.
Okay. Thank you, Cliff.
Good.
And wait. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
I was in Guelph the other time. I didn't see you.
You was in Guelph the other time?
Yeah.
But I stayed in Guelph State, Douglaston.
No, I know where you're staying, Clifford.
So if you're in Guelph, you don't necessarily have to see me. I'm not a police.
So you must see the police?
Yeah, well, everybody must see the police. They might
Clifford,
every police.
Yeah, Clifford, have a wonderful morning. Yeah, take care of yourself. Right. Okay, then, good. Real 91.9. Good morning, Grenada. How you doing? 4420175. Good morning.
Good morning, Dre. How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Wonderful.
I heard Fluffy say something earlier on, and I had to him because, he blamed the former Prime Minister for not raising ministers pay
Mm-hmm.
salary.
Mm-hmm.
But Florida don't understand that when you put yourself to run for office, you put yourself to run to serve the country, make a contribution. You didn't come to make money. You didn't come to get rich off of the country.
Okay.
Remember, you're running the country.
Okay.
You come to make a contribution. You come to serve the country. You're going to make money. I think the current minister is set a bad precedent because basically he's telling the people that when you come to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a bad statement to make because you know people can come in there and remember them that's setting the policies. They could do corruption. So if you put that in their head that they come to make money, the ordinary man and woman would be suffering. We make this country like countries in Nigeria, where the leaders in that country just take all the resources and run with it. And we really want that. We want the people that come into office to come and serve the country, help the people, not come to make money and get rich. So I think that he have it the wrong way. I think the former Prime Minister had it right. Yes, some of the ministers made a raise, but not this big raise and this heavy raise. And so what if Miss Pierre were to win the next election and she were to raise it to 20 grand a month? Would he be happy with that? And the next person win, bring it to 25 grand a month. Would he be happy with that? And the next person come 30 grand a month. So we have to understand people come to serve, not to make money. You cannot set that kind of president. You come to serve the country.
Thank you. 442-0175. Those are the digits that you may dial if you so have a comment. We can take in maybe one more comment before the news. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, go ahead quickly, please.
Yes, I was listening to yesterday, a while ago, and yesterday happened to ask the boss, you go back down, he tell me that he had taken up the sculpture and alone is not adult. So at the end of the day, I have to say that while Shafi saying some things, the Prime Minister know all what happened inside of the Bus Association.
Well, I believe he does. I disagree with Fluffy there. I believe the Prime Minister knows exactly what's happening, what's taking place.
It's a style pass, they pick up the sculpture and they tell me they don't pick up adult. So the Prime Minister knows everything what happened inside it, so don't argue with Fluffy for what he said last.
Yeah. All right, gotta go to the news, my friend. Goodbye.
All right, then.
Okay, bye-bye. Stay with us, friends. We got news in a couple of ticks. The 9 o'clock news, and then we continue with the conversation, okay?
On the radio, see. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Quack Tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest update of news as produced by Triple N. The details when we return.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Hello and welcome back. I am your presenter, Kira Gunpot. With the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season on the horizon, the Caribbean Regional Fisheries Mechanism (CRFM) is set to join forces with regional and international partners in a new hurricane preparedness webinar series hosted by the CARICOM Secretariat. The weekly webinars begins this Friday, May 9th and will run through to June 6th. Each 1-hour session streamed live on CARICOM's online platforms aims to bolster disaster readiness in the region's agricultural sector. In the region in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as election season heats up in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the opposition New Democratic Party (NDP) is doubling down on its proposal to introduce a citizenship by investment (CBI) program if elected. Speaking at the party's meeting in West St. George, opposition lawmaker Fitz Bramble defended the plan, describing it as a pathway to sustainable national development. He outlined a vision for a well-regulated program offering multiple investment options including real estate, business ventures, and contributions to a national development fund. Bramble also criticized the current administration's handling of citizenship matters, claiming a lack of transparency in the process. He took aim at Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves' warning that a CBI program could lead to Vincentians losing visa-free access to the UK, dismissing the concern as overstated. The NDP says its proposed CBI program would be thoroughly vetted and aligned with regulatory mechanism currently being developed by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to ensure regional standards. And in sports, in cricket, it's another moment of global recognition for West Indies captain Hayley Matthews, who has been shortlisted for the ICC Women's Player of the Month award for April, following her dominant all-rounder displays during the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025 qualifier in Pakistan. Matthews is joined by Pakistan's Fatima Sana and Scotland's Catherine Bryce, as all three nominees made significant impacts for their teams in a tightly contested qualifying tournament. For Matthews, the nomination represents a chance at her 4th ICC Player of the Month crown to further solidify her status as one of the top performers in the women's game. This ends the latest update of news. Thank you for joining us.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
So fast pay, a new and easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest. Bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Benjoon Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
Expert nail technician wanted. Looking for a skilled nail artist who specializes in acrylic, gel nails, stunning nail art, and luxurious pedicures. If you can turn nails into masterpieces, I want you. Creative braider needed. Need a talented braider who can slay cornrows, locks, and braids, and all the latest styles. If your hands can work magic with hair, let's connect. Hit me up or WhatsApp me 403-4421. Let's create something amazing together.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Benjoon Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
So fast pay, on you an easy way to pay. So fast pay, so fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So fast pay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So fast pay, so fast pay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth a flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now hide, let your heart pour out.
10 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour.
The signal struck.
Still Tuesday with a difference.
This is of the voiceless, the oppressed, the sincere. sincere. Real FM are the vessel.
Jen, good morning to you. I see you throwing up a good morning there for me. Jen, where are you? Where are you? Do you live in Grenada? Oh, I don't know. One of the things I want to say to you folks is I would really and truly love and appreciate the fact that I love the fact that you comment when things are going. But when you start calling people dons and stupid and thing, I really and truly, I don't think that we, at this platform, we don't entertain that. You know, if you say a person is not correct in what they're saying, then that's all right. It's fine by me. But when you start using those words, I don't think it's proper. Bigger, I saw that you were calling me a couple of times, so I'm gonna try to call you now. Let me see if I could do just that. I saw that call was coming in, but was not able to take it, so I'm gonna try to call you back just about now. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah. Is it going to ring? Is it going to ring? Let's see. Is he there? Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, morning. I was trying to call. I see the program finished. That why I ain't call again.
No, remember it's Tuesday morning. We try to take it until 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Mondays we go to 9 o'clock.
Well,
Tuesdays we go to 10 o'clock. Wednesdays we go to 9. Thursdays we go to 9. And Fridays we go to 11:30.
yeah, I know Wednesday. I know Friday they move it. I didn't know you bring it up on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, I know you bring it on Thursday too.
Yeah.
Okay then.
What's up?
I want to relate to my cousin, Fluffy.
Oh, that's your cousin.
Yeah,
Okay.
I find Fluffy jump ship. Fluffy.
No.
No.
That is not possible. Don't do that to Fluffy.
All right,
Yeah, you in jump.
I just want to tell Fluffy. I hope you're listening. Remember, Prime Minister Deacon say he will make all contract workers permanent. All right, Fluffy. You see, he will catch you seaweed. Listen to that, Fluffy. So how you could say that you don't believe that the man know what's going on with the Boss Association? What's going on? What happened to you, Fluffy? Fluffy, let me tell you something. Prime Minister Deacon is the general of the People terrorist group. You have to know that, Fluffy. And I want to tell Kieran James something.
No. Minister
I want to ask
Minister Kieran James, please. Hello.
Who in grade
Bigger, listen to me. Listen, you hearing me?
Yeah.
Minister Kieran James. Let's keep it at a level. Just give them what is theirs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Minister Kieran James.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right. You born in Guam. Who in grade have a dragnet? I know we are seeing, we are gillnet, we are turtlenet, and anything like that, but I can't see nobody in grade that we know dragnet. If you have a dragnet, why you holding the seaweed with the dragnet? Come on, kid. Come. I'll man stop the line. I'm Fluffy, you have to know the Prime Minister is a fit and he's a lie. Thank you.
All right. One love, brother. Take care. Thanks. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Yeah, good morning, Prime Minister. You need to deal with the busmen. That's something that you need to do. And you know you owe it to them. You have a thing, you and members of the NDC tribe. I say tribe for a reason. I'll come back to the reason. You and members of the NDC tribe, you have a thing saying promise made, promise kept. Keep your promise there. Promise made, promise kept. Keep your promise with the busmen. That it's as easy as that. Keep your promise with them. Don't bramble them. You understand? They're not in this bramble thing. Remember that. Promise made, promise kept. We got a caller? Yeah, I think we do. Good morning to you on the WhatsApp.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
I'm just Shofi was just protecting himself from something. He knows what's going on. He just playing bright. He just protecting himself from something going on that he don't want to say, and he just trying to protect himself. Just listen how he speak. He trying to defend Beaton in a certain way and putting them fellas in front, but he defending himself. He just trying to put himself in a position that he won't get caught. That's all Puffy doing. But I mean, nobody knows stupid. Puffy know all what's going on. Anyhow, have a good morning.
You too, my brother. All right. Fluffy, I think the rat of the people take you, boy. Oh, people ain't joking with you on that one, Fluffy. I guess they expected you to speak different. But then again, it's as you said, it's what you believe. And nobody get vexed with you or should vex with you for what you believe. What you believe is what you believe. Promise made, promise kept. Keep your promises, sir. That's what you spoke about. I know one promise you did not make. You did not make a promise to us that you will turn a pilot. But it seems like you've picked up into the airline industry. It's either you're a pilot or you're a flight attendant or something. You have the size. Yeah, flight attendants are never very big persons. They're slim and trim so they can walk quickly between the aisles and so on. So you have the size of a flight attendant. So I believe you're a flight attendant. Good morning. How are you doing?
Yes, good morning, Andrew.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I listen to Fluffy and I feel Fluffy talking two sides of his mouth.
You feel so?
Yeah, because when this Prime Minister come in, the last Prime Minister put a cap on the gas.
Mm-hmm.
And when he come, he take it out,
Well, yeah, that's true. That happened.
Yeah. So if you don't remember that,
Mm-hmm.
the Prime Minister know everything was going on. So tell Fluffy hush him out. If he want friend, go and meet the
No. Don't do that to Fluffy now, man.
Yes, I tell you
No.
that.
We can't ostracize Fluffy. Listen, we have to do some learn and appreciate that someone can have a different school of thought than what we have. It doesn't necessarily mean that person is not good. Do you understand? He just has a different train of thought, and he probably needs some more things to convince him. Yeah. So don't just throw him to the wolves like that. Fluffy is a guy who's there. Do you understand? Yeah.
I listening.
All right. Love you. Take care.
I love Fluffy too.
All right.
Good pal.
Good.
But
Keep
when
that
he
love.
when he talking stupidness, he mustn't talk that over the air for people to hear.
All right. Keep that love.
Okay then. Take care.
Okay. Great. WhatsApp caller. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Donald.
Good morning, love. How you doing?
Good enough, not good enough. I'm listening to you. I need my promise to be fulfilled.
Let me tell you something. I can only give you, I sent the number for you already before because I had asked Clifford for it, and I know he's listening now. So Clifford, you can call me on the landline. Clifford, can you call me on the landline, please? You stay on the WhatsApp there. Clifford is going to call us on the landline. So let's have a conversation. How are you doing this morning? Clifford, call me, please.
I'm listening.
You're listening.
Let me give you my thing first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm from old school.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to say, play with puppy, you'll get bitten by fleas. And there's an old story about a guy who always doing wrong. And at last he was brought to the court.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked whoever in authority, can I say a word to my mom?
Mm-hmm.
And he went and he bit out his mother's ears. So let's take from this two old story and identify what went on this morning. Thank you.
But I want you to stay because I'm waiting on Clifford's call. You call in WhatsApp so you can stay because it ain't costing you nothing much. Clifford, where are you? Call me now, Clifford. 4420175. What's up with you, bro? Yeah, once Clifford calls me there. What's that?
I'm getting a pen.
Yeah, get your pen ready. Get your pen ready. If I know Clifford well, he's listening still, so he will call. So how's New York this morning, though?
Sorry?
How's New York this morning?
Blinky. Blinky.
Well, like Clifford gone, Clifford with now. Clifford go down the road out. I ain't, how come Clifford ain't calling back? Clifford get bright.
Don't worry. We go talk.
All right. Well, I find Clifford really get bright. He ain't calling back this morning.
If he call back, I'm listening.
All right then, great. If he calls back, you're
Yes.
listening. Wonderful. Okay, great. All right, 4420175. That's the digits you can dial for us. You can either call us on the WhatsApp or you can call us straight. And the situation is that all the bus association of Grenada, which is the umbrella body which all buses operate. I believe every area have an association that is affiliated to the National Bus Association. And they've decided that they're going to be sporting their red, whether it be armbands or whether it be indicators on their buses. They'll be doing red, and the reason why they're doing red is because they want the government to take them serious and to realize that they have issues that that need to be dealt with. And I would love, because I did ask Fluffy this question and he doesn't know, but I'd love if there's a bus driver listening who knows to give us an idea for how long this is going to be. Because you can't just do and say, okay, fine, you're wearing red, and they ain't bother with you, just continue wearing red. That doesn't do anything. You have to give them, when you're doing these things, you need to speak to the union and find out. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Joe. I just want to just highlight that part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Only is not that important, but the nation should have a little knowledge about that. I mean, just imagine Donald Trump working for roughly about $100,000 per month.
Mm-hmm.
You just divide that by 12, roughly about $8,000 per month. Yeah, you have or just do this salary down here, 15 grand would be. I think the prime minister might be working for more. Yeah. So for capita, our prime minister is working for more money than Donald Trump, right? Dollar to dollar.
How you do that maths? Explain that maths to me again.
Well, Donald Trump making roughly about 100 grand a month, right? That's
a month.
In the US.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But we now for a capita, America is a big place. It's 350 million people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Down here with 110,000 as the most, right? And I don't know our prime minister's salary, but I know the minister's working for about 15 grand, and I expect his salary to be more, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying that for a capita, he's working for more money than Donald Trump. Dollar to dollar, because remember, America is in US, we be using EC. Yeah.
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 Okay. That's interesting. That's an interesting one.
Do that investigation. And
see. I got to do so and ask somebody to do that. I ain't too good on the maths, so I'd have to ask somebody to do that for me. But you believe that our prime minister is working for more money per capita than Donald Trump is, yeah?
By far. Okay. Yeah, by far.
All right. Dollar for dollar.
Dollar to dollar.
All right, brethren. Thank you. Take care. Good. See, he called before Clifford. Like, no man, Clifford gone. Oh, Clifford don't bother with me. Yeah. Sometimes he doesn't, eh? Yeah, sometimes he doesn't. He could hate me sometimes, I'm telling you. He could hate me sometimes. And sometimes I believe that he does. But that's how life goes. 25 minutes it is after the 9 o'clock hour. What are you doing today? What are you doing today that you believe is productive? Just home? Doing nothing? Do you see nothing today as being productive? Because there are times when nothing is productive. So what are you doing today? And this is a question that you can ask your parliamentary representative. Sir, what are you doing today? Ma'am, what are you doing today? And I ask that question on the premise that most politicians, they take a 1 day per week. Sometimes some of them take Wednesdays. Sometimes some of them take Thursdays. They take 1 day per week. And they say that that day is for their constituents. They get into the office at around 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. They get into the office. And the first thing they say to the secretary, I can't stay past 12 o'clock. I have another function. And of course, they never end up seeing all of the persons that came out to see them. The same persons who voted for them. And they're gone by 12:30. They're gone to lunch and they never come back. So in essence, they lied because the day that they took for their constituents never fulfilled. The day that they took for their constituents never fulfilled. I'll tell you something about a gentleman that I know who is a politician. He visits his constituents more than once a week. He visits his constituents more than once a week. Sometimes he visits them 3 times per week. And you ask why? Why does he do this? And it is because that person, that politician, cares about the constituency. Because were it not for them, that constituency, he will not be in office today. So he cares about them. He listens to them. He may not have anything to give to them, but he listens and he gives advice. And sometimes I ask, how the hell does that politician do that? So politicians, I want to bring it to your attention that you are not servicing your constituency as you should. And I'm speaking here first and foremost to NNP politicians. Are you doing it? Are you servicing your constituency as you believe you should? I tell you what, I know about Keith Mitchell. That guy, whew. He's in his constituency sometimes 3 days a week. And you know what is interesting? You can speak to members of his constituency and they will tell you that that is not something that has just happened because he's not in office. When he was in office, when he was the prime minister, he was visiting them sometimes 4 times a week. And I remember him saying to me one day, Andre, that is the reward to the people for voting me. So I have to serve them. That's why I say to myself, they don't make them like that anymore. So I am just here hoping and praying that the NNP politicians, MP Emmeline Peer, MP Kate Lewis, MP Clarice Modeste, I am hoping that you are following the footsteps of the chairman of your party. I'm hoping that you're doing that. I know for a fact that not even in the Prime Minister constituency in St. David, he's not servicing the constituency. Go to the village of Apwetut, and they will tell you in Apwetut that they see the caretaker, Nolene Thompson, more regularly than they see Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. They will tell you that. Go to Malmont and they will tell you the same thing. Go to the canal and that is like a road match in the canal. We don't see Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. Don't take it from me. Go to these places and you will find out that Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is more regularly on a plane than he is in his constituency. Go to Shantimel and they will tell you, hey, Mr. Andal, not necessarily a regular in his village, which is in his constituency. I throw this one out and I ask my good friend Leke inside of Montrich, Leke, when was the last time you saw Mr. Andal? Lamod Mali Celeste, there are those of you there who voted for Mr. Andal. When's the last time you saw him? Snell Hall, the last time, I'm sure the last time you saw him was in a funeral. That happened a couple weeks ago, maybe about 2 months ago actually, another couple weeks. That was the last time you saw him. Or did you see him? No, you didn't. Somebody who represented him went to that thing. The people of Snell Hall would have seen him maybe in the funeral in the Anglican church. So I say this to you. If you are not seeing your constituency rep, it means that there is a disconnect between you, the constituent, and him or her, the MP. And be advised that there is a time coming soon. There is a time coming soon. There's a time which is less than 2.5 years away from today's date. There's that time coming. When the MPs will be coming to you so regular, you will think there is a road march and carnival day. That is how regular they will be coming to you. You need to do so and start thinking. Start thinking about how they treated you before the election date was announced. Start thinking about that. And then you'd realize who really cares about you. It will be those that you are seeing now through thick and thin. That is the crux of the matter. Those are the ones who love you. Those are the ones who respect you. Anytime you'd have voted a politician in and you don't see that politician again, never vote for that. Don't say the word, Andre. Never vote for that person again. Here's a question. Minister Andor, did you say to your constituents that y'all see they give me the Minister of Finance, not the Minister of Foreign Affairs? What's wrong with you, Andre? They give me the Minister of Foreign Affairs, so you know I'll be out a lot of times, so you may not see me. Did you say that to your constituents, Mr. Andor? If so, I go to my brother who passed away. Yeah, my blood brother, bigger brother. And if I do something like that, he'd look at me and he'd say, "You little boy, you damn little boy." If he was here, he would say to you that you're a little boy. For you to be treating your constituents like that, Mr. Andor. The people of Grenada deserves better. They voted for worse, you know what I'm telling you, they deserve better. They didn't know. You know what the thing was? Let's give them a try. You know what the thing was? We tired of Keith Mitchell. You know what the thing was? We tired of the NNP. That's what the thing was, you know. Those were the words emanating from the mouths of Grenadians. We tired of Keith Mitchell. Let me give them a try again. Deacon Young, man, let me give him a try. Now that you've given that try, oh my God, you realize what the mistake that you made. You realize that you do so and you take Barabbas. You take Barabbas in the heat of the moment. Now that you've sat down and you realize what you've done, go on out and get registered. I think the system is working again. Go on out and get registered. Make sure your children are registered to vote. JJ, make sure your child is registered to vote. Ensure that that is what is taking place at this time. When we look around and we see the despair on the faces of young people in this country, when they look up, they look down, they look across, nothing to do, nothing to go by. It's total despair. And you know what? We turn around and we say that, oh, young people involved in all these crime and whatever. That's what's causing it, because they have nothing else to do. And there's this saying, the devil will find work for idle hands to do. And they're idle. So they do devious things. Not because they want to do it, they have nothing else to do. Think about it. Government of Grenada, you have failed the Grenadian people.
Expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio, see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout real expression now. I let your heart
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, invites you to your 2025 area meetings. Here's the schedule. St. Andrews, Tuesday, May 6th at the Grenville Curing Station at 3 p.m. In St. David, Wednesday, May 7th at the Bellevue Community Center at 3 p.m. St. Patrick's Your Turn will be on Thursday, May 8th at Morley Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. Mark's on Tuesday, May 13th at the Victoria Receiving Station at 3 p.m. St. John's on Wednesday, May 14th at the Guave Processing Station from 3 p.m. And not forgetting St. George on Thursday, May 15th at the GCNA at 3 p.m. And don't miss the general meeting of delegates on Thursday, May 29th at 9 a.m. at the GCNA Bollier Complex, St. George. Come out, get involved, and let your voice be heard. Make a special effort to attend the meeting in your parish and stay informed on the future of your industry.
In Grenada, we supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard. Hey Grenada, are you ready to take charge of your future? The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union is here to help you make it happen. Whether you're starting a savings journey, planning for education, or chasing your big dreams, we've got the tools and support you need. With savings, loans, mortgages, and expert financial advice, your goals are within reach. And for the youth of our nation, we believe in you. Let us help you build the foundation for a brighter tomorrow. Visit us at Jubilee Street, Grenville, Lucas Street, St. George, or our brand new modern spaces at Seton Brong Street, Grenville, and
industry where customers expect quality. M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Seasons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Seasons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Seasons. Seasons. Express your style with Color by Seasons.
Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Benjoon Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture.
Real expression on 919 Real FM. Unfiltered truth, cultural pride, and the power of radio to amplify voices in Grenada. Whoa! Tune in on the spice side, hear the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa! No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe, just the raw truth that flow like Mount Kwakwa tribe. Ooh. From Grand Ends to St. George, this the people them a shout. Real expression now, I let your heart pour out. Ooh. Microphone to the heavens.
Yeah, I'm back again. It's our final, 5-10 minutes, well, 10 minutes or so. Yeah, our final 10 minutes of the program this morning. I just got a message that Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Emmeline Pierre, Leader of the Opposition, and also Political Leader of the New National Party, I understand that in recent days or in recent weeks, she made a walkabout in the Concord area. And Minister Pierre, not Minister, but MP Pierre, you cause havoc. Yeah, you cause havoc, because when you made that walkabout in that particular area, in the Concord area, don't know if your people told you, but you caused Minister James to come out. Yeah, you caused Minister James to come out. And she shocked the people by coming out because she never does go out anyway. So I just thought I'd tell you guys that and tell MP Pierre what she caused to happen. Now, if you're a minister, you have to do some, carry yourself at a certain level. If you're an MP, you have to carry yourself. If you're a person anyway, you have to carry yourself at a certain level. And worse yet, as a minister, you can't continue taking beating from nobody. If you're a man or you're a woman and you're a minister, you can't let people beat you. If you're a man, you're a woman, you can't let your wife or you can't let your husband rest down horn on you like if he or she buying sugar in shop. You understand? All you have to stop that. Leader for me. Not married, not minister, not you understand? So leave that for me. But no. All you're resting down horn on people. All you're going in St. David's and horn people. No, I didn't say the Prime Minister involved in that. No. I'm just saying the people going in St. David's. That's what I said. So don't go and tell the Prime Minister how I say he thinking. No. When are you ready to say what the Prime Minister doing, I'll come right here and say it. Right here and telling you what the Prime Minister doing. Once I am certain, once I cross all the T's and I dot all the I's, going right here and tell you what the Prime Minister doing. Like how I certain he flying in plane like how school children taking bus to go to school. Yeah. I sure on that. But other things are investigating still. Other things are still trying to unearth. But other people was going to St. David's by day. They kept person. And then it has certain ministers again real blows. Yes, certain ministers that based on how they dress, then you don't know how much blows they get. So you have to look out and watch them when they dress to go to Parliament. You understand? If it's a man and you see you wearing button up and you see you wearing tie, your neck probably has scratches. If it's a woman and you see her wearing long sleeve and long whatever, down under the knee, she has black and blue. She has slaps. So based on how they dress, going to Parliament, you know they get licks. No, don't ask me who getting licks. Or you must not ask me that. Or you want me to go in jail. All you good, sir? Don't want me to go in no jail. I'm your friend. I'm your brother. I'm the one who brings you the message. You can't want me to go in jail. You can want that for me? You understand? But here's what. I promise you that maybe next time I will tell you the minister that again blows. And I'll tell you if the minister wearing a shirt and tie all the way up here or wearing long sleeve clothing, as in a female wearing long sleeve and long dress kind of thing to cover thing. Yeah, I will tell you which one getting blows. And I also tell you about the one, I'm also going to tell you about the one as it relates to the $20,000. Yeah, the $20,000. Tune in next time and hope and pray that I'm in a good mood. And speaking of prayer, as I started this morning, so I want to end. I'm not much of a praying guy. But for those of you who pray, be you Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Rasta, whatever, for those of you who pray, I ask you to pray for the Wellington family. Pray for the Noel family. And pray for all the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Pray for them. They need your prayers at this time. And while you're praying, think about the fact. Think about the fact that more than a week, more than 8 days, maybe more than 9 days too, I ain't checking it, that this incident took place in St. Mark on Sunday, not this Sunday gone, the Sunday before, that this incident took place in St. Mark. And to this day, we have heard nothing from the Commissioner of Police. And I really thought that the Commissioner would have spoken to the issue and tried to rally his forces, rally the force. And the Prime Minister to assist with keeping the family of Wellington in a good space and to keeping the Grenadian people in a good space. I thought, Mr. Prime Minister, by now you would have addressed the nation, an address that is long in coming. But as usual, you flying with your airline. The people of Grenada means nothing to you, Mr. Prime Minister. To all of you, goodbye. God bless you. Take care of yourselves. I catch you again tomorrow morning, God's willing. Peace out. Man gone.
Tuning on the spice side, where the airwaves free. On the radio see. Whoa. No sugar-coated lyrics, no fabricated vibe. Just the raw truth that flow like Mount Quack Tribe. From Grand Ends to St. George's, the people them a shout real expression now. I let your heart pour.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
Welcome to the latest news update as produced by Triple N. The details when I return. Classic Furniture. Our items are made from the best local wood available on island. Our products are made with love, care, and the experience we have gained over the years. Why do you even contemplate using substandard furniture, which is imported, when you can get the best made right here in Grenada? Our factory is located in the cultural village of Chantimel and our showroom on Ben Jones Street, St. Andrew. We are also noted for refurbishing that piece of furniture to its initial look. When looking for quality furniture, there is only one place to look, and that's Classic Furniture, where we take care of your needs with utmost care. So give us a call today and put your furniture woes to rest. Classic Furniture, where love and luxury is combined to provide the ultimate satisfaction. Call us today on 442-4645. Classic Furniture. Hello and welcome back. Locally, stakeholders from Grenada's apiculture industry met last week at the Grenada Bureau of Standards to